Hello. How is everybody? Hello, Neko. Persona 4. When you typed that, actually, and I saw it, I I very briefly looked at my title to make sure I didn't make a typo, because I'm notorious for them, and I thought maybe I had done that. It gave me a mini heart attack for a second there. I was like, oh my gosh, did I make a typo that bad of a typo? It is a stream, Tori. How are you? Shadow World. Honestly, I forget what the not golden opening sounds like at this point, but I think it's better than normal one. I just like the end of that one because it's like, and find our way through the Shadow World. I think that's fun. Oh, thank you for the resub and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. It is better? Yeah. I've no Epic Richard resub. Hello, Riv. How are you doing? Are you excited for your sponsor, or your not sponsor, but like fundraising stream? Because that's pretty exciting.
Hey.
Yeah, it'll be super exciting. I'm very excited for you, and I will stop by after my stream because I'm excited. Let's just pretend we weren't chatting like 5 minutes ago. No, it's so funny because sometimes I'll start streaming and then people pop into my stream and I'm like, yeah, I definitely wasn't talking to you like 2 minutes ago. Because I was definitely just talking to you, Neko, and Tori at various points right before stream. So it's fine. I'm just gonna casually pretend like I don't know how everybody's already doing. You know, gotta keep up formality and ask how's everybody doing. I also don't know how else to start a stream without asking that. Alright, it's the camp out, which is... Oh boy. I so distinctly remember this arc. This is one of the few arcs where I can tell you moment by moment what happens. Just because it's so ridiculous.
Picking up all that trash was murder on my back.
Jen gonna start her Ludwig arc. Boys, the plan is simple. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've watched a streamer who actually has a face in so long. I think the last time I did was... Oh gosh. It was whenever Overwatch League started, because I was watching Surefor's streams. So, it's been a while. I usually would just watch esports and stuff. And then all of my friends became streamers. Or all of the people I became friends with were streamers. Either way, everyone around me was a streamer, and I was just like, dang, I gotta support my friends and watch their streams. And thus began the dark spiral. I have YouTube on the TV. Twitch has no native app for television, so I end up watching random streams on there when I'm in the living room. That's pretty pog. Yeah, no, it really, I've started the descent into streaming because everybody I knew streamed. And it seemed fun, and I was just like, I'll do that too. It was also somewhat the result of me having a cold when I started streaming, and my under the weather brain decided, yes, this is what you're going to do now.
I can't believe someone threw away an entire bike. Damn it, litterers should have to deal with their own garbage.
I think if they dealt with their own garbage, Yosuke, they wouldn't be litterers. That's the whole concept of littering.
Anyways, time for dinner. Man, I'm starving. Dude, the girls cooked just for us. Not that I expect much out of Chie, but Yukiko's got the full tradition of the Amagi Inn behind her food.
I mean, I'm learning model making, so I have been clawing my way into making a silly model, not no C though. That's very fun though. I mean, to be completely honest, I wasn't going to switch to live 2D until my 1-year streamiversary. But then I found out that the mirror tool exists and that makes life 10 times easier when trying to draw a model. And well, here we are, debuting a live 2D model in a week and a half. You literally woke up and decided you would play rhythm games and made that your thing, and then made it not your thing. Yeah, I mean, it was like, it was my segue journey into streaming from my computer, right? I feel like that is how it goes though. Like you start out streaming one thing, and that's how some people get kind of pigeonholed as being only like a Dead by Daylight streamer or World of Warcraft, etc. And then they kind of branch out, or they don't because they don't want to lose their audience. That happens too. I can't make myself play things I don't want to play. So I just do whatever I want. So I feel you on getting dragged into the mindset. Yeah, when everybody around you is doing that, is streaming, you kind of just go, that'd be fun. I'm not gatekeeping you. I just thought how funny it was. I just thought how funnily short-lived it was. It was like the first week. It was more than 1 week, Tori. Give me a little bit of credit. It was the first little while. I just don't have any VODs of it because they were, well, they were copyright music and stuff, so it was just unarchived streams instead. Cause it was definitely the first few weeks. Cause I think I hit affiliate while I was still doing rhythm games. I think. So it was at least 2 weeks. Be the streamer you want to be. Yes, Richard, I agree. Stream what you want. If you're enjoying it, you're more enjoyable to watch, is what I think. So, I think if you're not enjoying it, you can switch games. And then you'll be more entertaining. Because when you're not enjoying it, people can tell.
You know it's gonna be out of this world.
You shouldn't eat it. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Yukiko.
Oh, no way. I'm not falling for that. You just want it all for yourself,
No,
huh?
Yukiko really can't cook.
Can't wait to dig in.
Should we taste this?
It's so ominous. Ominous stew. I think that's from something. I don't know what though.
Huh?
It's
Only if you
definitely
do it
from
first.
something. Or maybe a suspicious stew. I think it's
man,
suspicious
here it
stew is from
comes.
something. From Breath of the Wild? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like it's
Sorry for the
definitely gotta
wait.
be from something. I appreciate the like, Dyson. Breath of the Wild?
We
Okay.
put a lot of
I have
love
not-
into it.
Suspicious stew is Minecraft, ominous stew is Breath of the Wild. I was so late on that. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. All of my Breath of the Wild knowledge comes from Tori. So at one point you must have mentioned ominous stew.
Really? That's kind of cliched, but still awesome. Okay then, chow time.
Dubious food.
Oh.
That's terrifying. I forgot he just completely drops. I knew the food was bad, but I forgot that he just dies on the spot.
Hey!
What the hell is this? I mean, what kind of...
I gotta take off my house coat. I am toasty because I'm wearing a house coat over top of a sweater, over top of a shirt, which is a lot of layers. That do be us food we share for sure. Richard casts a motivational speech, then resumes his lark. I appreciate the motivational speech. Or does that make me give a motivational speech? I've never actually been sure about that one.
Curry's supposed to be, like, really spicy or kind of mild. This just stinks. And it's gritty, too. It's somehow both gritty and slimy, and it's got squishy parts in it.
Just this animation repeating over and over so rapidly. Over top a Snuggie, over top a heated blanket, over top 3 pounds of sand that was heated in the oven. I always thought Snuggies were so weird. I had one and I would just wear it like a normal house coat. Because realistically, you could just wear a house coat backwards and it's basically a Snuggie.
It's so freaking nasty, I can't even swallow it.
Well, it just didn't mix too well, but it does offer a wide variety of textures.
I don't think that's a good thing, GA. Pardon me. I think that's actually a really bad thing. It's just a blanket with a hole. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just like it's a blanket with armholes, but it's just a backwards house coat. Careful, if you reveal the secret, Snuggie core will be on you. I I never got the point of them. It was weird having that like kind of neckline at your throat because it it's not it was weird. It- so I didn't like it and so I just wore it like a normal house
It's
coat.
nauseating.
They did have lots of fun patterns though. I will give
Come on,
them
it's
that.
not that bad. That's just your opinion.
That's just your opinion.
I'm telling you as a friend, don't do it. I wouldn't even joke about trying that slop.
The level of dead serious that Yosuke is. Someone is at my door. It's the Snugglies. I gotta run. I can't go back to Snuggie prison. When all the insane asylums shut down, Snuggie Corp removed all the belts. I mean, kinda. In a way, it is kind of similar to a straitjacket, which is genuinely a very disturbing way to think about it. Should we eat the horrible mishmash of textures and flavors? Needs more burlap. Eat it. Do we want to kill Jotaro with a single bite? of suspicious stew or dubious food. Hydrate. I just hydrated. Okay. Thank you. You have impeccable timing with that every time, Richard. Because every time you redeem hydrate, I always have just put my water bottle down. I swear, every time. And it's only with you. Whenever anybody else redeems hydrate, that hydrate was for Jotaro. Whenever anybody else redeems hydrate, I'm just like, yeah, I haven't had a drink for a while. But whenever you redeem it, I'm just like, I just took a drink. You lack the courage. Oh no. The second you put it in your mouth, you can tell after one bite that this isn't edible. There's no way you can swallow it.
Oh, we're sorry. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? Our group's the only one without food.
Should have let the boys cook. They probably
I mean,
would have done
if
better.
it was even slightly edible, that'd be one thing. But I'm not taking another bite of this mystery food X.
Something smells good.
Hanako.
That's how much I eat, too, in a single sitting. True fact. Tori can confirm. Joe Oreo Taro. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was. I thought that you were just making stuff up when that was the chairman of Trader Jojo's. I thought that that was just a bunch of like a fabrication, and then a photo was sent of JoJo cookies or whatever. And I was just like, oh my gosh, they're real.
I don't have any choice. And besides, she owes me, considering what she did to my motorcycle. Hey, Hanako. You wouldn't happen to have any extra curry left, huh?
Nah, they also have gingerbread men cookies called gingerbread peoples.
Come on, give us some. We're begging you. We're starving
Gingerbread
to death
people.
here.
No way. I'm on a diet right now, so this is all that I made. It has to last me.
All that you made? It's like a
Good
bucket
woke
full.
tastes better. Swedish fish gummies called Scandinavian.
Oh, I wonder if there's any way we can get something delivered here.
But our cell
It's
phones don't
Pun
get service up
Kingdom.
here.
Puns.
And dinner time's almost
Puns are
over.
glorious. And we appreciate them. That being said, I am not clever enough. Looks into the void. I am most of the time not clever enough to come up with a pun. And if I do, I come up with it about 20 minutes after the conversation has passed.
All right, back to your tents.
Oh my gosh.
Men's tents are this way, and
Moroka.
the girls' tents are that way.
I hate him.
Come on, people, look alive! Youngsters like yourselves should hurry up and get to bed after they eat.
I'm pretty sure you're actually not supposed to sleep right after you eat. I don't know if that's a scientific fact, but I know for a fact that when I sleep right after I eat, I feel terrible the next day or a few hours later. Because it feels like the food just sits in your stomach.
It's now time for us teachers to have some off to bed! Lights out!
Gosh. Why did the pun fail its English class? Because it didn't know how to properly use a punchline. I go for post-dinner nap all the time. I know, that's why I said, speaking from experience, I always wake up with a stomach ache. Or not a stomach ache. It's not really like an ache. It's just, I feel like the food is just sitting. Like, I don't feel like I've digested anything. Food coma. Yeah. I do take post meal naps. And then I regret them, but I keep taking them anyway because I like taking naps. It's a good excuse to do nothing.
You guys are gonna pay for this.
Night.
Chin equals cat confirmed. I feel like that's somewhat accurate. I can never tell if I'm more dog or cat. I kind of feel like I'm more of a dog, but with like cat sleeping patterns. Ah, yes, the it is nap.
Damn it. I'm
Haha,
so
kanji.
hungry. And how the hell did you end up here?
My teach threatened to hold me back a year if I didn't show.
You 100% would smash my mug on the ground, take a nap, and blame me. Yeah! That actually doesn't remind me though. Stray is a game I would like to play for stream. I want to finish Persona, I think, before I switch to another game. Like, I know Stray is actually pretty short from what I've heard. I think it's only like 5 hours if you don't do everything. I think. I could be very misinformed, but I think it's a short game. So I think I want to finish Persona, and then I think I want to do a few shorter games before tackling the next long game I have, which will probably be Final Fantasy.
And the first year's tent is all quiet, like someone died.
Well, if you were in there with him, I'm not surprised.
Is it just you two in this tent?
The other guys called in sick. Smart move.
So it's okay if I hang out here? Hey, you're a stand-up guy, senpai. Don't worry, I won't make any trouble for you. They won't catch me unless we raise a ruckus.
All right. You can sleep over there.
There's a huge rock under there. How am I
Why
supposed
did
to
they
sleep?
set up their tent on top
like
of a
hell.
rock? Kanji deserves love. Kanji deserves everything. I love him. He deserves absolutely everything.
Pipe down. Didn't you say you weren't gonna make any noise?
Yo, senpai, can't you go just a little further back?
Nope. There's a slope just past here. I'd roll down the hill in my sleep.
They put up their tent in the worst place possible. Why would you put it at the top of a hill, on top of a rock, right next to the slope? That's horrible.
If you don't like it here, go back to the first year tent.
Hey, wasn't your teacher some guy called King Moron?
Yeah, that's
That
pretty
guy stopped
accurate.
me outside earlier and he pissed me off so bad I was about to lose it. He was going on and on about when I was in middle school, when he doesn't know shit about any of that.
It keeps the cocaine bears away. You really do love the idea of that movie, don't you, Richard?
Not only that, he was bullshitting about how I'll be expelled immediately if I cause trouble. That ain't funny, man.
That movie is like vaguely based on true things, isn't it? Like very vaguely, but the cocaine bear part. Not the movie, the idea of it. You are correct.
Yeah, that guy set a speed record for jumping to conclusions.
Check this out, right? I heard it from a guy in my class.
Based on a true story, a bear literally just overdosed. Yeah, but I just mean that's still very mildly based on a true story. I know it didn't run around on a rampage. When I think about that though, all I can think about, the truth is less fun. All I can think about is that when I was a kid and I saw Brave, it terrified me because the bear jump scares you, but it doesn't really. I was just a child and scared of everything. I have since then watched the scene and been like, yeah, that's not a jump scare. I was just a baby and a chicken, and I still am.
He said that asshole was talking shit about the 2 girls who died.
I'm not judging what you said. It was advertised as based on a true story, and it was nowhere near a true story. I mean, it is based on a true story in that a bear consumed drugs. So it is, I think it's based enough on a true story for it to be legally allowed to say it is. I don't know if there's rules around that. You are now an adult that gets jump scared from balloons. Grow. I know I get jump scared by. Okay, no, listen. But didn't go on a rampage. The whole premise is it rampaging. I know, but it's still about a bear on drugs. Um, which is such a concept. But okay, listen, the balloons, right? Right outside my door for some reason, somehow overnight, all of the balloons ended up in front of my door. I don't know how. And there's a lot of them. And so when I opened my door this morning, the airflow from the door opening caused the balloons to come rushing into my room and attack my feet. It was terrifying. It was dark. I just woke up. I didn't need that at 8 a.m.
King Moron was talking about Ms. Yamano and Saki-senpai?
It was like, it's no surprise that people who are unfaithful or run away from home meet a bad end. I don't know, maybe he was exaggerating. Everyone seems to hate that son of a bitch Morooka.
Damn, I could just picture him saying that. He never shut up about me either when I moved here last year.
How is this man a teacher? How has he not been fired? Like, I feel like he's had so many strikes. There's no way he hasn't.
Not that I remember anything he said.
Even if it's only a little true, it still pisses me off. The dickhead's a damn teacher, for God's sake.
Nah, don't waste your energy getting pissed at that clown.
Getting fired in the 2000s was hard. That's fair. But I also think Atlas just really has a vendetta against teachers because they're bad in this game and they're bad in the 5th game. From what I understand, they're not horrible in the 3rd game, but I have seen very little gameplay of the 3rd game.
Yeah, you got a point. Wait a sec. What are you eating?
Animal crackers?
What the? Those are mine!
Did Yosuke just go through Kanji's bag? Because I'm pretty sure that's not nice. It's like artists don't like the Japanese education system for some reason. I mean, they aren't bad in the 5th game because 5 has a vendetta against adults. Fair enough. But I mean, I just mean Kamoshida in particular. Like, all the adults suck in the 5th game. But Kamoshida really sucks.
Damn it! I was so pumped about finding the penguin today.
I was so pumped about finding the penguin.
The secret animal cracker! You were eating them and you didn't know that?
He's so upset about his
Are you
animal
serious?
crackers.
Well, you should have said something.
He never said that you could eat them, Yosuke.
Oh well.
This isn't gonna fill me up. Let's just go to sleep.
That's all you gotta say for yourself after taking my snacks?
This is such a mood, though. Someone takes my food. I'd be so upset. Or like, especially if they took it without asking. Because I'm pretty sure Yosuke just went through Kanji's bag and took the animal crackers. If I took your animal crackers, I would be killed. I don't think I'm that attached to animal crackers, but there are definitely foods that I would protect with my life. This is true.
Kanji, don't you have more space on your side?
Yosuke, there's a giant rock. What makes you think he has more space?
And I can't sleep over there. My back's gonna break.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah?
why'd you come to this tent?
I hate this part because Yosuke is so.
I already told you. Jeez, wrong with you?
This is as good a time as any, so I want you to be honest with us.
Okay.
Are you really...
Oh my
You
god.
know,
I hate Yosuke for this. I mean, I don't. I hate him for other reasons.
Am I really what?
what I mean is, are we gonna be safe alone with you?
Good God.
What?
And now it's Kanji's escapade.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? I already told you guys I'm not like that.
Well, then why are you all hot and bothered about it?
Because you're being annoying.
That's just more suspicious.
Or you're just being annoying.
Hell no! We settled this already, damn it. Right now I'm... Well, how do I put it?
Oh God, don't trail off like that. You're freaking me out.
Could you get away with the based on true story even if it wasn't... If you said... I feel like I just have the Windows loading symbol above my head right now. Based on a true story, real tiny aftertext in a fictional world. Yeah, I don't know the rules around saying something is based on a true story, because you can just say it's loosely based on a true story. And then I feel like that is a workaround. But it's kind of like how in Canada you can't call things that are fake cheese actual cheese. Once upon a time in the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I'm trying to tell you that I have no problem being around girls now.
Can you prove it?
Prove it?
Because if you can't, we're gonna be stuck here all night, half scared to death.
No, that's just you, Yosuke. That's a you problem.
To hell with this. If that's what you really think of me, then I'm gonna go hit the girls' tent right now.
That's such a bad idea.
Wait, well that's a little extreme. You don't have to go that far. They'll expel you if they find you. Don't tell me you forgot. King Moron's got his eye on you.
Yeah, like that stuff I'm doing me.
My dude, why? Yosuke caused this whole ordeal and then tries to backpedal, telling him, okay, that's a bit extreme. This man.
Dude's seriously going for it. Hey man, you gotta stop him.
Oh, at least my
You think I'm gonna
expression
put up with this
increased.
crap? I'll show you guys.
Hashtag gaslight.
To hell with King Moron. No one's stopping Kanji
I'm
Tatsumi, damn it.
I'm so sad that like I don't get to say anything during this and I just have to watch Yosuke be Yosuke. The option go get him made me audibly laugh. Fair enough. I don't condone breaking and entering.
Hey, wait! What a putz. I declare myself not responsible for anything that happens.
No, this is almost entirely your fault in a way. Not entirely, but you are definitely responsible for a portion of it.
Oh, now I get why we're the only three in here. I can't sleep. Oh, I'm hungry too. I should have eaten a little more of that curry.
Have they never heard of a recipe?
It might have knocked us unconscious.
Like, genuinely, have they never heard of a recipe? Because I feel like if they had used one, it would have been fine.
Sheesh. We can't sleep. We can't walk around.
Just bring ramen at that point. I mean, there is that too. Just bring instant ramen. Because at that point, if you can't cook, if you know you can't cook, at least bring something you can
I
eat.
wonder what Teddy's doing right now.
Although I think Yukiko rather, was under the impression that she could cook. So,
Being alone all day is pretty rough when you think about it. You know, a while ago he. That does it! Yukiko, we're out of here!
Where'd we go, though? I don't think climbing down the mountain is a good idea. Do you think she'd stop snoring if I covered her nose and mouth?
she'd stop doing a lot of things if you covered her nose and mouth.
No, Yukiko, no! Ugh, I can't take it anymore.
Just have her roll over. You snore more if you sleep on your back.
Who's there?
Back at Jotaro and Yosuke's tent. Rip Chie.
Hey, are you guys still up?
What are you doing here? This is the guy's side.
Let us in.
Don't be ridiculous. If King Moron finds out, we'll all be expelled. Go back to your tent.
We can't.
Are there any rotten apples out and about? Any indecent students out there?
All right, hurry up and get in. So why are you two here?
Well, it's Kanji-kun. He's
Is there
out
only
cold.
one tent for like. So is there only 2 tents for each year? Because Kanji said the first year tent, which implies that all of the first year boys were in the same tent. And I don't think these tents are big enough for that. Especially not if you build your tent on top of a rock next to a hill.
I don't know what happened. He just came in and then he fainted all of a sudden. That's all,
Faint.
right? Yeah.
They're great liars.
So there was no way we could sleep with him lying there, and if we woke him up, he might have made a fuss. That's why we left him there.
I never realized how tiny their pupils are.
What? That makes no sense.
They're
He
just
busted
a
into your tent
singular
and
dot.
suddenly fainted.
Listen up! Being insolent and being indecent are very different things.
Okay, Moroka.
It's him. He's right outside. Hey, turn the light off.
Hey, are you two in there? Answer me!
We're not here. I thought he said bean insulin and bean something. I was like, what the heck is bean insulin? Oh my gosh. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he said some sort of gibberish like that at this point. He's not exactly sober. I want to say we're not here.
Huh? Ah, so you're in there.
Yeah,
Is
that's
Hanamura already asleep?
Yes, sir. Fast asleep, sir.
Yes, fast asleep, he says.
Don't get cute, Hanamura. Shut up and go back to sleep. Ugh. I think I had one too many. I'm so sleepy.
It sounds like you've had about 4 too many, Moroka. Especially because you're supposed to be supervising a bunch of high school students.
There goes a couple years off my lifespan.
Homie is down. Homie is down to let the kids do what they want. He's
No
very
We were
not
nearly
a good
expelled.
teacher.
Hey, this is you guys' fault.
Technically, it's your fault,
What else
Yosuke.
are we supposed to do?
This all happened because of you.
Anyways, we can't leave now. We'll sneak out before the others wake up tomorrow. Is that good enough for you?
What are you so pissed off for?
You better not try any funny stuff while we're asleep. Is that clear?
Hey, we didn't say you could. Damn it. You owe us for this.
I could go on a whole rant about how Yosuke being okay with the girls sleeping there but not Kanji is like a complete double standard of his, but I won't. Oh gosh, not this scene. The whole camping trip
like
is
we're the
such
only
an
ones here.
ordeal. Like, it's I cringe every time.
What's wrong? Got a stomach ache?
No, it's just. I thought I got pissed and ran out of the tent last night. It's so weird. Was it a dream? I woke up. I was in Yosuke Senpai's tent.
How did they get him all the way back to their tent?
It was a dream. Must have been
Did
a
they just
dream.
care? I have several questions about that actually. The first being how. The second being how did he not wake up? Because there's no way they knocked him out hard enough to keep him unconscious all the way through till the morning. Because that means he has even worse head trauma than he already has from that.
Okay.
Alright then, let's get swimming.
Are you seriously taking a swim? I'll pass. I'm still all stiff.
What are you looking at us for?
I mean,
You
he's
guys wanna
clearly a
swim, go right
40-year-old
ahead.
man. He was out like a light. Fair enough. He
No,
definitely
you two still owe us.
does not sound like most 10th graders, which is what I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be. Like those Disney shows with high schoolers that are 30. Yes. Yeah. It's pretty bad when they do that. I mean, to a degree, I kind of get it. Because, you know, the spotlight and fame and whatnot, and child actors and all that. But it's still really funny.
Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa! We're not going in there. I mean, we do owe you, but... Oh, yeah! We don't have swimsuits with us. Man, of all the luck.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate.
Oh, I see how it is.
I don't know why, but Dawson's Creek comes to mind. I've never seen it, but that's my point of reference. I actually have seen Dawson's Creek. I watched a bit of it when it was on Netflix, and then they took it off while I was in the middle of watching it, which made me very sad. That being said, yeah, that's a pretty good example.
We put up with your dinner, we save you from King Moron, and you won't even have some fun with us in the river.
Dawson's Creek and shows similar, just very drama-fueled ones. I enjoy watching, but I cannot watch more than a few episodes at a time usually because they make my like entire soul cringe. This halfway through, yeah. I mean, I don't think I was halfway through the whole show. I think I was halfway through the first season, which is still unfortunate. It's arguably better than what happened when I was watching Noragami, because I was watching Noragami, got 2 episodes in, and then the next day it was off Netflix. So I will never have. I've seen a bit of it. Actually, I think I've seen the first 3 episodes. Still not much better. 'Cause it's very good, at
No,
least
it's
the part I
really too
saw.
bad. It'd be no problem if I had just had a swimsuit.
Ta-da! I've got you covered.
That is so creepy, Yosuke. I hope you know how creepy that is.
They're Junes brand originals from our brand new line of swimwear that just came in for the summer.
Like, I have written a story where the male love interest does give the main character, he gives her an outfit, but it's like a normal dress. It's not a swimsuit. that he just pulls out of his pocket. It's very creepy.
I had a clerk friend of mine choose them for me. Pretty swanky, huh?
Oh dear lord.
Dude, that's just wrong.
Yeah, no, it really is. I'm with Chie on this one. It's so wrong.
Did you have those this whole time?
Come on, let's all go swimming.
What should we do, Yukiko?
It'd be no problem if I just had a swimsuit.
He's being so creepy. Negative Riz, my guy. He's being so creepy.
You know, we really were looking forward to dinner.
This is just... And now he's just guilting them. Yosuke is not a great dude. That's what I'm learning from this playthrough.
I wonder what would have happened if we didn't help you guys last night.
We get it already. Just never let things go.
All right, that's more
He's
like
so
it.
creepy. The addition of the motorcycle
How often
thing,
those two go to get changed.
just the addition of the motorcycle thing in Golden is even creepier, to be honest. Because that doesn't exist in the original Persona, the whole thing with the motorcycle and how he wants to get the license so girls will like sit on the back of his motorcycle and ride with him, etc. That does not exist. Yeah, so that was an addition for Golden, was the motorcycle and being able to ride around the city. So he's marginally less creepy in the original, and then they made him worse. That is mega gross. It is. It is so gross. I am also in full cringe with you. He's so creepy.
Come on, let's get in.
Double down, I guess. No, they really did. They said we already made him kind of creepy. We should just make him creepier.
Whoa. Man.
Oh my god!
Staring like that.
Hey.
Why are they making me chime in now of all times? I don't want to say anything. All answers are a trap. I know. I know.
Man, this is going even
Oh,
better
you
than
were
I
so
expected.
creepy, Yosuke.
Kind of makes up for having to eat that mystery food X last night.
You were so... This is so...
Come on, you guys got to admit I chose some good suits. Those girls might be childish on the inside.
Oh my god!
but I bet
He's
they're
making
gonna
it
turn into
worse!
some
How is he
fine-looking
making
women
it
before
worse?
too long.
How is this still getting worse? It's so creepy!
Don't you think so?
Both of these... Can I just tell him to shut up? Is that secret option 3? Because saying you have a point is agreeing with them, and saying I don't know about that is inadvertently an insult to them. Can I just tell him to shut up? to stop being creepy? That's what I want to do. Where is the GTG option? No, for real, where is the I need to find a new friend? That's the choice I want to pick right now. I can't bring myself to agree with him, so I'm gonna inadvertently, I guess, insult the girls. GTG. Okay, thanks, bye.
You guys crossed the line.
I'm so sorry, GA.
Definitely.
It's freezing! You didn't have to push us in.
Who cares? You were going in the river anyway.
This part's funny, though.
They brought this on themselves. Sheesh. Aren't they the worst, Kanji-kun? Hey, you've been awful quiet. Are you feeling okay? Don't tell me the injuries from yesterday are still...
Oh gosh.
What?
Ew!
That was close.
In Kanji's defense, I understand what the implications were, but in his defense, you guys did give him a head injury. Him suddenly getting a nosebleed would not actually have been unreasonable. At this point, let them yell at you, let them get out. You didn't want to become this, but only can only become the maid of these poor ladies.
What was that for? I didn't do anything.
He's deaf. No, he's absolutely concussed. Like, I understand the implications of this being an anime thing, or at least Japanese, and the nosebleed in that implication. But realistically, you gave him a concussion. He probably just has head damage.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Huh? Do you hear something over there?
This part's funny, though.
So that's why no one else was here. Good thing we noticed before we went in.
He has internal brain hemorrhage. Go to the hospital. Yeah, no, for real. Go to the hospital should have been an option at one point. Because Kanji definitely needs it.
Senpai.
Don't say it.
Yeah, you deserve it, Yosuke. You absolutely deserved that.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
How was the school camp? I don't get to tell her how the school camp was. Is that vom water? It absolutely is. Get wrecked, creepers. Exactly. That's why I'm just like, 100% Yosuke deserved it. And I mean, I guess technically Protag did too, despite my personal visceral reactions.
We've got veggies.
Do you think we can grow even more? I kind of forgot that I read this out loud. I was just staring at it like, huh. You should go to your room and rest. I guess it's bedtime. That's always the hard part of having a character you are supposed to embody. For me, at least. No, that's very fair. That's why I like games where it really does give you a lot of choice and it doesn't push the narrative that the character is still a certain way. I get that to a degree, obviously. It has to be done because the storyline needs to go on. But allowing me to go, okay, dude, that's creepy, would not have ruined that storyline. But Choices Matter games are really fun because they usually give you a deep pool of choices. where they like obviously really have a heavy impact. And those ones are probably the most fun to play. That being said, I always the best examples I have are like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I always because I've played through them a few times, I always go in with the intention now to do like renegade route or whatever you want to call it, and I always fail. The first I can remember, though, I'm not sure, was Fabled or Dragon. Was like Fabled and Dragon Age. Yeah. So I always go in now because I'm like, oh, I've played through this. I'm gonna be a horrible person this time. I'm gonna screw everyone over. I say one mean thing to one person at the beginning, and then I go, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. And then I end up doing a Paragon run. Every time without fail. I have tried several times to do a Renegade run. I just can't do it. Exactly, yeah. Like, I can't do it. I feel so bad. I'm just like, I made this one person feel slightly bad. Oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. I can't play as a creeper or mean person. Yeah, exactly the same way. I can't do it. I just feel so bad. I just, you know, there was one point though with Dragon Age, in Inquisition, I romanced Blackwall, and then I had to break up with him because I learned that you can, if in the Trespasser DLC, you can have a wedding with Cullen, and you can't do that with Blackwall. And I wanted the wedding, so I had to break up with Blackwall. Do not break up with characters in Dragon Age. It is brutal. Core attribute, empathy. I just always feel so bad. No, it really did. I did that, and I was just like, I'm the worst person alive. I am going to be smote down by God for breaking this fictional character's heart. Like, I felt so bad. Infectiously cheery song. Na 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 na. Granter of your desires. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. Power Belt. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. I'll add 2 herbal pill. We've got another fantastic product on sale today. Huge fish! Not just any fish, huge fish. On top of this, I'll add ice cube times 4. Wow. Are the ice cubes to keep the huge fish cold? These products are so popular we can only allow 1 for each customer. Which would you like to purchase today? Big finny boys. Really big fish. I don't need the huge fish, and I don't know what it does, but I'm curious, so I want it. You bought the huge fish combo. 1 huge fish, 4 ice cube. Wow, we've sold through our entire stock. Thank you all so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. See you next time on this channel. Is she watching Power Rangers? I just walked a little too far past the thing for the save and just saw on the TV Power Rangers. got to buy. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I also contacted Streamlabs and they fixed they fixed my Streamlabs activity feed, so now my things should update again because they weren't before for some reason. My events weren't populating. Well, subscriptions were, follows weren't. Well, hey there, you need some seedlings for your garden? These are the ones I have right now. Which kind do you want? I'll have both? I'll plant them tonight. This is the lady with the sad dog. Why can't I do anything to make that dog not sad? I should probably I want to do some of the Emmas for the fox, but I don't actually know how to do it. I also don't know when I can meet Death, because I thought she was down here during stormy days, but I have not encountered her yet. It's been very humid. It's absolutely horrid when you're older, and my daughter's family is getting nosy again, chattering on about how I shouldn't be pushing myself. They look at me with their apologetic faces and say things like, "Isn't it inconvenient for you at your age?" I know I don't have too many years left, but I don't want everybody's pity. Geez, such silly things to worry about. By the way, I have a small favor to ask you if that's alright. Do you come across very many keys? To be honest, I'd like you to search for one, an old key at that, but please don't ask why I need it. There's just something I need to open. As thanks, oh yes, how about something you could never buy with money? Really? Well, I know you're not gonna just stumble on a key all of a sudden, but I'm sorry it bothers me. I can't help. I think I misread that because I'm confused now. I'll leave it to you. She has at least 20 years running on spite. Absolutely. Spite is the greatest motivator for living. Just survive out of sheer spite. Oh, it's a cat. Could this be the cat you've been told about? But you don't have any prepared food. Oh. I need fish. Oh, I'm getting a fish. Wait, maybe that's what I can use the big fish for. Wait, the huge fish. It was a huge fish, I think. I don't remember. It was like 3 minutes ago and I already forget. I wonder if Adachi's here. Nope, but Yosuke is. I don't really want to talk to you. Oh, you're Dojima-sans. You have to hear me out. Cabbage! There's no cabbage! Wow. That's unfortunate. What am I going to do? My grandfather will refuse to eat anything that wasn't grown in Inaba. Oh, you can? That's wonderful. What I need from you are 3 cabbages. I'm so glad to have your help. Okay. I guess I keep accepting quests and I'm not doing anything to complete any of them. I don't actually know what completing them does for you. I assume good things. I just don't know what. For another, tell me why did it after all this? Still again, oh baby, but you're so different from the street lights. Lurking, folding laundry, oh have fun. I should fold mine more often instead of throwing it in a basket and just leaving it there the whole time. And then just sorting through the basket when I need clothes. I guess I'll hang out with Yosuke. I can't find anyone else.
Yo!
If you're free, wanna go somewhere? Yeah. I'll hang out with you.
Alright!
You're creepy, but I'll do it. Yosuke looks happy. Oh! We're in our house. Nah, it's my wife's 3 loads in and I am finally hanging all of it up. Fair enough. It's pretty clean, so... Oh. What? No! What? Dude! Why are you like this? I didn't sign up for this! Please! It genuinely, when he said that, my brain went, like, rendering for a second. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I figured it out. And I can't believe that I have to be friends with him. I'm not reading this out loud. Oh my god, stop being such a creep! Why are you such a creep? Why are you such a creep?
Hey, big bro.
Are you up there? Have you seen the public notice anywhere? Nanako-chan's here? Let her in. Okay, Nanako's here now, so Yosuke's gonna not be weird anymore. Right? Right, game? Nanako-chan, are you free today? No, I'm going to Takeyoshi-kun's house with Miwa-chan and Yo-chan.
Huh?
A guy's house? Do not tempt him. Oh gosh. Takeyoshi sits next to me. I'm going to deliver the public notice to him. Miwa-chan said she's going with me because she likes Takeyoshi-kun. Because she likes him. Man, kids sure are mature these days. Well, my first love was in first grade too. I've always been ahead of my time. Yosuke, you are so gross. Just as a whole. As a whole. I don't blame Saki for not liking you because you're creepy. But well, I don't really need any of that in my life right now. You sure act like you want some love in your life, dude. It's just not the time. I have something I need to do before that can happen. Homework? Oh, she's so cute! That's so cute! No, well, maybe it is. You're smart, Nanako-chan. She's adorable. Can I hang out with Nanako more instead? Nanako-chan called it homework. Catching the killer, ending the murders, bringing peace to the town. Only we can do it, huh? Let's hang in there. I'm counting on you. I don't like you. I want to stop talking to you, but becoming friends with your allies is a good idea. Oh, so did the notice reach you yet? The one about joining the Young Men's Association? What? They were talking about having some kind of event to boost the economy. June S is involved with it, so they're trying to rope me in. I don't have the time for that. I told them I was busy, but they keep dogging me. I don't care about the Young Men's Association or about boosting the economy. Oh my god! Stop!
See you later.
Stop! Just stop being creepy. It's not that hard. It's really not. It's pretty easy. The three of you are sitting at the table. Entertainment news show is
That
on.
concludes Rise Kujikawa's
Oh!
statement regarding her temporary leave of absence from the entertainment industry.
Moving on to the next part.
We're short on time, so if anyone has any remaining questions, we ask that you please keep them brief. I'm Ishioka from Ladies View. It says here that you'll be recuperating. Are you facing physical problems?
No, my health isn't an issue.
Psychological problems, then?
What?
Rumor has it you'll be staying with your relatives, but isn't that in Inaba where the murders have been taking place?
Huh?
Is it true that they run a traditional tofu shop? Will you be helping out with the family business? No more questions. This press conference is over. Clear the way, please.
They really asked, do you have questions, and then didn't answer a single question.
Is Rise-chan quitting her job on TV?
Who knows? But if this is her hometown, we'll have to deal with everyone who's trying to get a glimpse.
I'm tired of diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Calorie Magic is made for those worried about their calorie intake and body fat. It'll slim you down in no time.
Rise Kujikawa, huh?
Oh god. gosh.
The one good thing about this town was that it had nothing of note. Now we get all the buzz.
Yeah,
What's
for
going
real.
on?
This town seems like it was very quiet right until protagonist showed up. It's almost like I'm the protagonist and adventure goes where I go.
Yo,
Hello! Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Sorry, I haven't completely woken up yet. Oh yeah, the shopping district seemed different today when I was passing by. Like everyone. Wow, my brain just completely cut out mid-sentence. Like everyone was really hustling more than usual. I wonder what's going on. Smell? Man, you're sounding like Teddy. It didn't even seem like the cops were involved in what there was. My gosh, my brain cutting out. Keep cutting out mid-sentence. Guess I'll try to ask around at school.
yo.
Hey, there he is. You've been coming to school pretty often lately. What's up?
It's this annoying thing called the mandatory attendance policy.
Yes, hello. Matric? Matric? I don't. Let me know how to pronounce it. But how are you doing? Welcome to chat. Thanks for coming by.
Man, seeing you here kind of reminds me of the school campout.
I thought we were all gonna forget about what happened.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. So hey, you guys see the news?
News? Oh, that stuff about Rise Kujikawa taking a break from showbiz? I wonder why. She was just getting popular lately.
Just goes to prove that being an idol is tough work.
I have such mixed feelings on Rise. I
Huh? You
don't
know her?
love her.
Dude, what's wrong with you? She's all over the media. It hasn't been that long since her debut, but at this rate, she'll be a top-class idol in no time. To be honest, I'm a fan too. She's such a cutie pie.
She's just kind of annoying when she actually becomes your friend.
A cutie pie? What are you, 80? But I think she used to live here, so she must have a lot of local fans.
I feel like if she's that famous, you should know whether she lived in Inaba or not, because she's not that much younger than you. She's a year younger than the characters, so that means she is Kanji's age, which means you probably would know she exists
Then
from
you said she's
your
going to
area.
my grandmother's tofu shop, right? Do they mean Marukyu?
Marukyu?
Marukyu Tofu. Our inn was serving their tofu until recently.
Oh, that place in the shopping district. I pass by it all the time. Wait, does that mean I can meet Rise if I go to her tofu shop?
I mean, I don't
Hey,
particularly
are we
care.
getting a little sidetracked from the point here? Did you forget about the murders? You're the one who said the connection between the victims might be the TV. She could be the next target.
This is true.
Come on, it's not like Rise started showing up on TV just recently. Also, how could Rise be connected to the incident so far?
I thought the point was that you learned
I
that they
wondered the
weren't.
same thing, so I did some research. It seems that she had no personal interaction with Miss Yamano. They've just been on the same show once or twice.
She's been an idol for a while now, but she's the talk of the town thanks to the news last night. And she is moving here after all.
So if our assumptions are correct, she fits the pattern. She'll probably be targeted next. And if she is, that narrows down the killer's methods even further.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kanji-kun, listen real carefully. If Rise is next, then that lets us rule out our theory that the targets have to be connected with the first case. And that means
I
the
thought we
killer's
already
targets
ruled
are
that
people
out.
who have been shown on TV recently. Get it now?
I thought we ruled that out a long time ago when we realized that the people who were being targeted were were the kids of the families who were involved, not the actual people involved with the people in the first case.
Huh.
All right. Now, we have to keep a close eye on everything Rise does.
If that was coming from anybody but Yosuke, it wouldn't sound as creepy. But it's just the fact that he just wants to meet her makes this him.
Let's do it!
Sheesh, he's all pumped up.
I just wish he wasn't. That's all I wish. Oh, good lord. Every time. She catches me off guard every time. What a goon. Yeah, honestly. Alright, that's the end of the proof at the end of the chapter 2. So, I've heard all of this gossip going around about Rise Kujikawa. Those idols don't have normal people problems. They'll have money, they'll never have to compromise in marriage. What should I make for dinner tonight? But you know, June is a bonus month. That's why I'm a little bit happier right now. They say that Japan first implemented the bonus during the Meiji era. What a wonderful culture. Hey, are you listening to me? I'm talking about a wonderful culture. Just the way she said that. Especially you, Kujo-kun, you're looking bored. What period did Japan first implement bonus pay? This one I know, because I actually retained my memory from 10 seconds ago. Oh, so you were listening, that's correct. Japan began issuing bonuses during the Meiji period. It's a wonderful culture, it's the joy in labor. So, you're all ignoring me thinking I'm just chit-chatting, eh? Well, now this is going to be on the test. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Yes! It's Aya Vihara! I love and hate her so much. She is the character I wish I could romance properly in this.
Hey.
You want to ditch class? Don't worry, we'll be back before last bell. Alright, then meet me at the shoe lockers. She a mean girl? Kinda. Yeah, she's popular and she's kinda mean, but I really love her storyline. It's kind of ridiculous, but I do love her storyline. I want her to be a romance option. Why do I can only romance Chie, Yukiko, Rise, and one other character, I believe. Okina City in front of Okina Station. It is in fact a rip because all of the characters in my party annoy me, except for Teddy and Kanji. And one other character who is not in it yet. But oh my gosh, the original 4, or the original 3 rather, I guess I am the 4th one, but the original 3, I can't stand them anymore, oh my goodness. Just knowing everyone else is still stuck at school studying makes it feel great to be out here. You think so? I'm surprised you're so open-minded. I had you pegged for a mama's boy. Dude, I don't even know my mom. I mean, I think he does, but I don't know who it is. The few things I know about these games are that you can never romance the people you want. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. They always make the side characters more interesting than the ones you can actually romance. And I think the worst part about Ai Abihara, though, is that you kind of romance her. Like, you go on a date or two, but you can't actually romance her, and that makes me sad. It's not like I do this all the time. Besides, since they started keeping track of my attendance and good behavior for record, I've been a good girl. Is this your first time playing P4? It is not. I have played through it once before, and I have watched an entire playthrough also. This is my first time playing Golden, though. So there's some things that still catch me off guard, just because they didn't exist in the original game. I don't know what game it is, but I remember people saying the nurse should be an option. I was like, aren't you a kid? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, there's a nurse in this, and she's awfully creepy. Well, enough small talk. Let's go. We'll start with clothes, then we'll hit jewelry and shoes, and maybe some cell phone stuff if there's enough time. Okay. See, she's
Of course.
not great, but I just like her. Of course you will. Why else would you be here? Anyway, time's a wastin'. It's nice to have a personal servant. I can buy so much more this way. Well, I guess you could call my family new money. We may not have status or history, but we do have money. My daddy made a fortune in land speculation. I don't even know what that means. What is land speculation? That land looks suspicious? I have to sneeze, but I don't actually know if I have to sneeze. It's the weird limbo between having to sneeze and not having to sneeze. We'd better get going, though. Wow, punctuation's really registering in my brain today, apparently. We'd better get going, though, or we won't make it back before class ends. Excuse me. Soon as school gets out, I'm number 1 on the guidance counselor's list. He has to check my name, my attendance and behavior, and sometimes he tops it off with a lecture. It's a major pain. I think it's where you buy land that you think developments are going to want to expand cities on and into reselling for huge profit. Oh, so it's like house flipping. Kinda. Like buy 1 acre in a field and then they want to put a highway through and resell for big money. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot less strange than the concept of saying this land looks suspicious. Less funny though. But I'm out here having fun, and all the teachers are totally clueless. How stupid can they be? I don't think they're clueless. I think if you're skipping class, they probably notice. Your classes aren't very big. You know what, though? I had more fun today than usual. You're different from the others. I like you. I think I'll keep you around. But next time, let's go after school. Yes. The Moon Arcana. Per Richard's challenge when I first started playing this game, Moon in JoJo's Part 3 is Dark Blue Moon, and it's Captain Tennille Imposter. Back from lurking? Welcome back, Tori! Finished some homework and we are set for the week already. Very nice. Very nice. I'm pretending homework doesn't exist. Because yep. Are you coming, or maybe you'd like to be a blip on the guidance counselor's radar yourself?
See ya.
Being serious, all of my work is done for the week. That's really good. I have some stuff, I think. Some stuff that I may or may not have forgotten up until very recently this evening. But I'm not too worried about it. Classes have ended. You have no choice but to wait for another rainy night. Can't believe this game makes me spend so much time managing. It's almost like that's a large and important factor in this game. Almost. Still aching, oh. Looking so different from the street light. So I could go to the others, but I think I'm gonna go to music. I love the time management aspect. I know you do, Tori, and I don't blame you. I just don't know what to do sometimes. I love hanging out with all the different people or doing anything I want. It's fun. That's fair. In your first golden playthrough, though, didn't you not talk to anybody and just ride your motorcycle around the whole time? You feel your relationship with Ayane isn't ready to advance yet. I'll go to band anyway. Max out your social links, so... I did what I wanted. No, that's fair. I just mean, you just said max out your social links. Doesn't riding your bike not do that? Pardon me. To be honest, most of the social links, because I'm not using other arcanas, don't actually matter that much as far as I know. I rode the bike to go to the beach to go swimming in the thunderstorm there for courage. Courage isn't a social link, though. I should plant things. Plant a vegetable. We'll plant tomatoes. Oh, planting something today? I'll help you out. Oh, me too. It's so cute that the family just gardens together. I love that. That's such a fun aspect of Golden.
Well,
social stat. I know it's a social stat. But, train of thought. As far as I know, actually maxing out social links doesn't matter unless you're actually using different personas, which I have zero intention of doing. The only ones that really matter are your parties. And I mean, a few others because of the different endings, but... Hello, unknown. How are you? How has your morning been? That took me a second to remember what time it was for me, let alone you. Well, planting seedlings, huh? It's been a while since I did anything like this. That is a lie. We did this like 2 weeks ago in-game, Dojima.
I'm excited to see them come in.
I hope tons of veggies grow. I just woke up. I'm fine as always. How about you? I'm doing well. I am getting a wee bit sleepy, but other than that. Best romance choice in P4G. If you asked me this in my first playthrough all those years ago when I first played this, I probably would have said Chie. But as of recent, in this playthrough, Chie is annoying me a lot. So I mean, I don't mind Rise, but probably out of the romance options that annoy me the least is the character we have not met yet so far. So I'm not gonna say who it is, but it'd probably be that character. Come to think of it, Dojima was looking for a copy of a newspaper article. Unless... Okay. I guess we gotta get some more stats up. I don't want to go on the TV tomorrow. I actually hate going in the TV. Unless I have to, for story purposes. But realistically, as I was saying, if I had the choice, I would just romance Aya Bihara. Mentions Rise. Also says I won't mention who I want to romance because we haven't met them yet. Yeah, but we met Rise. Rise was on the TV. So, we met her. It's fine. I mean, I guess. Well, my mentality is the other person, you know, the other person. So, I don't want to say anything yet. Yeah, I'll go up my expression so I can talk to Dojima. They had a cameo. You're not wrong. The soundtrack in this game is so good. I saw on the TV it's supposed to rain tonight. It's Midnight Channel time! Yeah, we'll go do the Midnight Channel. How can you tell she's wearing a swimsuit? It just looks like a silhouette to me. I guess you can kind of see the ties on it and stuff. It's clearer in that shot.
Hello? Hey, did you see that? That was Rise for sure. Rise Kujikawa!
Why does he sound somewhat excited to have seen her on the Midnight Channel, a place we know where you only see people if they are going to die?
Thought so. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be so excited.
No, you shouldn't.
There's a chance she might get kidnapped.
Yeah, there is a
Come on, let's go there
chance.
tomorrow. What was it called again? Oh yeah, Marukyu Tofu. Dude, my heart's pounding already.
You shouldn't be this excited. This means she's on the list for death.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, did you hear? It looks like Rise Kujikawa really is here. You know the tofu store, Marukyu? The owners of that place have the same last name, Kujikawa.
I don't like the way she talks. It's just, it's, it's just very cartoon, I guess. Which, I mean, makes sense.
Hey, I practically live next door.
But it felt like very
I've been hearing
children's
that there's a big
cartoon.
crowd at Marukyu.
I'm not surprised. But was it really her on yesterday's Midnight Channel? Didn't she seem a little different?
It was her, no doubt about it. Her curves, her posture, even her beautiful slim legs.
You're still so creepy. I know she's an idol,
What's that look for?
but that's still creepy when you say it like that.
Anyways, I'm positive, right?
Are we going? I don't really care about celebrities, but it's not like I got anything better to do. Sure, I'll tag along.
Sorry, but me and Yukiko have plans. Give us a call if anything comes up.
Well, shall we get going? But let's be clear on one thing. We're not spectators.
Uh-huh.
We're on an investigation, got it?
Is that for us, Yosuke, or is that a mental note? Is that a note to self? Because I think you're the one who needs that note the most. Adachi just directing traffic.
Huh? Mr. Detective, did something
Mr.
happen?
Detective.
Oh, it's you guys. Ay, ay, ay. These gawkers keep streaming in with their cars trying to park in the middle of the shopping district.
Why is that?
Don't you know? Rise Kujikawa's here. Hey, did you see her already? Is she there? Which is it?
Huh? We're asking why a plainclothes detective is here doing traffic control.
Oh, well, the Inaba Police Department isn't that big. We don't have enough staff. Well, I still have work to do, so I'll see you later.
Dude, you managed to scare off a police detective on active duty.
I wasn't trying to scare the guy. I just said what I was thinking.
I love
But you're
kanji
right.
so much.
It's weird for the police to come out like this. Hey, you think the police suspect that Rise might be the next target too?
I mean, even without the TV aspect, they kind of, I feel like, might suspect it because she's super freaking famous.
All right, clear out. Coming through. Hey, Adachi. Damn it, I told him not to leave his post. What are you guys doing? Hmm? Kanji Tatsumi. Are you friends with them?
Like it's any of your business.
If you say so. So I'll ask again. What are you all doing here? Tofu. You guys.
Oh, well, who wouldn't want to come check it out if they found out an idol's family ran an ordinary tofu store? I'm a big fan.
Why does he sound like he's lying? He's not even lying.
Fine.
He sounded so suspicious, but he in part really was excited to come here
Remember,
to see her.
she might be a celebrity, but this is her home. Try not to bother them too much.
That cop's your uncle, huh? So, what the hell was that about? Are you guys under suspicion?
Kinda.
Well, they did take us in once. We can't just tell him everything, right? If we say anything about the other world, we only look more suspicious. They'll be watching us all the time.
He is not entirely wrong.
Got a point there.
Ah, man. There's no one in there but the old lady. Rosette isn't here after all.
I forget that they call her Reset because it just sounds like the word reset, like R-E-S-E-T. I think I spelled that right. Like to reset something. So it's always weird to me when they just don't call her
I
Reset.
heard that she really is already here, but it might have just been a rumor. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
A rumor? What? She's not here? Seriously?
Just go buy tofu.
You sound like the world's about that.
Shut up! Anyways, now that all those people are gone, we might as well check inside. I'll buy something.
Get.
Oh yeah, I can't eat tofu.
So, just get some ganmodoki.
Ganmodoki? Is that the kind with the rice cake in it?
There's no rice cakes in them. They're sort of like fried tofu patties with veggies and stuff mixed in and...
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. I think I can eat that.
If it has tofu in it still, then why can't he eat it?
Let's see here.
Or why can he eat it, rather? If he can't eat tofu, why can't he eat something with tofu in it?
Sure enough, the only one here is your typical old lady.
Man, why don't you just ask if she's in back? Excuse me.
Yes, may I help you?
What the... Then, who's that?
What?
Are you Rise?
Yeah, so?
No way. Are you really Rosette?
What do you want?
Huh? Oh, sorry, some tofu, please?
You can't eat tofu. We just had this conversation.
Tofu? Which kind?
Huh? Which one's which again?
If you're going to eat it by itself, you should go with silken. Momen's better for cooking. Depends how you use it.
Psst, Kanji, order something.
Why are you making me do it? You already picked Ganmo a second ago. Dude here wants 3 ganmodoki.
Oh, I see. I'll go get them.
Wow. She's nothing like she seems on TV. I wonder if she's just tired.
Wow, it's almost like she went on a break for some reason.
Man, but it's really her. I'm so glad I came. Mission Wait, we haven't done what we came here for yet.
It took you this long to realize that, Yosuke? Really?
Have you noticed anything weird lately?
Weird? Like stalkers? Are you guys fans of mine?
I wouldn't say we, but yeah. Dude here is a big fan.
You little... Why'd you let that slip?
Her curves, her posture, even her beautiful slim legs. You finished checking them out yet, or what?
Oh my gosh.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? I didn't say that. I never said any of that. Maybe you know already, but it's been dangerous in Inaba lately. And that's why we've been investigating some stuff.
Oh yeah?
Sorry, let's see. Do you know about the TV show that comes on at midnight? I mean, it's not like regularly scheduled programming. How do I explain this?
That thing that was on last night. The Midnight Channel, yeah?
Oh, you know about it. Wait, what? You mean you saw it last night?
I heard the rumors from some friends of mine. But that girl last night wasn't me. I've never been filmed wearing that swimsuit before. And the bust line.
Huh?
Mine aren't that big.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. I mean, what am I saying? I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Don't apologize so much. You're funny.
See, Risai's fine when you first meet her.
Hey,
but then you talk to her more, and the only thing she says is senpai! And I don't like it.
What is that show about, anyway?
Well, we're not too sure either.
I love Unknown that you just take whatever emote you're feeling and just then put the fire on the sides of it.
But you know there's been stuff happening here, right? We think the people who appear there are the ones who get kidnapped next.
I know this is sudden, but we're not lying.
Yeah, that's why we thought you should know about it.
Huh, so that wasn't a dream. I was tired yesterday, but I couldn't sleep. And it was raining, so I decided to try that rumor I'd heard about. Alright, thanks. I'll be careful. Here you go, 3 ganmo. That'll be 600 yen. There's extra tofu in there for everyone. A little thank you for worrying about me.
Oh, seriously? Thanks.
Yosuke-senpai, you can't eat tofu, right? Want me to take yours?
Must give my emote arms. Absolutely. It's very fitting for you too, considering it's the fire and all.
Hell no, I always eat what people give me.
You just said you couldn't eat tofu, made a whole stink about how you couldn't eat tofu, made your friends explain Ganmo to you. And now you're willing to eat tofu because a celebrity gave you tofu. Yosuke is such a simp.
Thank you very much. Your receipt's in the bag.
Seems like the crowds are thinning out, so we'll be leaving now. If it gets rowdy again, just give us a call at the station.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry, but there's some things I'd like to ask you. You do know that there have been multiple violent cases around here lately, yeah? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Not really. It's been like always.
Like always? Well, you're an idol, so I imagine you deal with folks like fans, paparazzi, and stalkers quite often. What made you take a break from showbiz?
Why is my
Does
mic
it really
being
matter?
so sensitive? It's very strange. But now it's not being sensitive enough.
I just needed a rest.
And have you registered for school?
I'm planning on going to Yasogami High. It was the closest.
I don't mean to alarm you, but you do have some things in common with the recent victims. That's why, well...
I might be kidnapped, right? I've been told that before. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Huh? Someone told you already?
It was 3 guys. They were wearing uniforms, so I think they were high school students.
Did one of them happen to look... how do I put it? Did he look something like a gang member?
Wait, you think she's talking about your nephew and his friends?
I like that the easiest person to define there was Kanji, which is fair. He's very distinct from the
Something
rest.
smells here.
Especially from Protagonist, because Protagonist looks like a protagonist.
The recent disappearances. Between those and the 2 homicides, there's too many questions with no answers. To tell the truth, I followed my detective's intuition and came here to warn her. How could high school kids who know less than we do beat us to the punch?
Because they know more than you do.
Are they just making up an excuse to talk to a famous celebrity? Or...
Sir?
Yasugami High. The second victim, Saki Konishi. And 2 other students who were missing for a while.
I guess the investigation of the ones involved with the school hasn't turned up anything either. Are we gonna be in trouble if this keeps up? The
Or
project will be
Tails.
coming soon.
I wasn't ready for the Jen emote with the tail. That caught me. That caught me so off guard. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
They're
That's
the least
very
of your
funny.
worries. Keep your head in the game.
We sure have a lot of tofu.
That is a lot of tofu for 3 people.
Yeah. It tastes great.
He does not sound like he
visited
wants to be
Rise
eating that
Kujikawa
tofu.
today. What did you talk about?
What if I just tell him?
I told you to keep your hands off this. Listen, this is a job for the police.
Yes, except the police are useless in this case. So, we're taking care of it.
Forget it. I shouldn't have brought it up.
You asked the question, you got
guys
answers.
met Rise-chan?
Yeah.
Doji was so done with this.
Are you fighting again?
Oh, Nanako.
Of course not. Here, hurry and finish your dinner.
It's raining. Will something appear on the TV? It's Rise. Wow. Who'd have thought?
Hey, we were right about it being Rise Kujikawa. The one on tonight seemed a lot creepier than the real Rise, but you could see her face clearly. There's no mistake. Let's all get together as soon as possible tomorrow.
Yes. That caught me so off guard. I was like, what is happening? For a second, I thought my game died.
So about the Midnight Channel last night. That had to be Rise Kujikawa.
The fire hands. Hydrate. Okay. Hydration has been complete. Thank you for keeping me human. I appreciate it.
It even showed her face this time.
Posture check. I was waiting for someone to redeem Stretch. I was like, I could use a good stretch. Thank you, Unknown. I'm all tangled in my headset, though. Do not forget the 2. Yes. There we go. That was a very good stretch. I needed that. I definitely needed that stretch.
So now we know one more thing. The ones that the culprit's targeting are...
Broadcasted on TV.
Exactly. So we can rule out the assumption that all the victims are connected to the incident with Ms. Yamano. As for Rise, I took a peek this morning and she was still at the shop. So I'm guessing that TV show thing doesn't appear on the Midnight Channel until after the person enters the TV.
Again, I thought we established this.
Teddy said before that it might be the victim's own creation upon entering that world. I didn't understand it all at first, but now I feel it may be true. The one that appears on TV is your other self. Maybe the victim's true feelings are shown unconsciously.
I feel like they're just reiterating things we already learned.
But we see them on the Midnight Channel before they disappear. You know, when it's still really fuzzy and you can't tell who it is. How do you explain that part?
Yeah, it always happens before the person disappears, like an advance notice.
Or like a ransom note. But who are they announcing it to, and for what?
Or the person's watching the TV, and they decide to kidnap the people who are on it.
I don't know, ask the killer. There's a bunch of stuff I still don't understand.
I don't actually remember, though. That's just the thing that made the most sense to me.
Is it possible that we see those images for the same reason?
Huh? What do you mean?
If the Midnight Channel shows the victim's true feelings, maybe it does the same for the culprit. Maybe what we're seeing is the culprit's intentions.
Well, it's a possibility. The killer can throw people into the TV after all, which means they must have the same power that we do.
I can't really believe that no adults have tried this. Because, like, I know it's kind of played off as, like, oh, high school students being silly and they're superstitious, like the Midnight Channel, but you can't tell me that there are no adults who wouldn't try the Midnight Channel thing.
So, when the killer thinks, I'm gonna attack someone now, that's what we see on TV?
I don't know about that.
Well, if we're gonna go that far with it, we might as well say that's the basis for that entire world. Like it's some kind of mix of the minds of the victims and the killer. Or maybe it's everyone's minds.
As always, nothing makes sense. Hey, Kanji-kun, you still with us? You haven't said a word yet.
He's so
You
zoned
weren't
out.
sleeping, were you?
Of course not. I was, lost in thought.
High school student, smart, police
Wish I knew
officer,
what that
dumb.
world's all about.
I just think it's funny that we have yet to encounter an adult who has, not, like, have yet to encounter an adult who has
Teddy's
to try it,
explanations have
like,
so
who
many
has tried
maybes
it.
in them that I don't understand the first thing about it.
I don't think Teddy understands
Why
Teddy's
would the culprit
explanations.
throw people inside the TV in the first place?
Get
They
sleepy.
must know by now that people die when they're in there long enough. There's no doubt it's attempted murder. So the TV's a good way to do that, because the police can never prove anything about the crime.
That's true.
Murder, huh? So the killer's got a grudge against certain people?
Or he's just a killer.
Well, I know there's a shitload of people who've got my number.
His expression when he says it.
How about you, Yukiko-senpai? Anyone hate you so bad they'd get rid of you forever?
Yep, that's why the police do attempt to investigate. Yeah, they're just, it's very, I don't know why they haven't looked at the TV yet. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like even if you can't even prove magic, that's, yeah, I mean, that's true. Hydration complete, Richard. Oh, posture check also. Okay. Everything.
No.
Ah! I accidentally hit a button when I was moving my controller. Alright. I have stretched. I have posture checked. That stretch made me yawn.
Yukiko? There's always a slight chance, and you just don't realize it.
I like that they're telling Yukiko, you know, people might secretly hate you.
But if we're trying to think of a common grudge someone would have against all the victims, well, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, the good thing is we have another shot at getting ahead of the killer.
Kawaii
Leave the
yawn.
motive aside for now.
When I stretch it, sometimes it makes me yawn. Also, it's getting late. It's not that late, but I woke up at 8 in the morning for work, so been up for 13 hours now. Well, the good thing is that we have another shot at getting ahead of the killer. We can leave the motive aside for now. I know he said that out loud,
Once
but
we
I
catch
just
him,
did
we'll
not
make him
process
talk.
it. So early. Neko, listen. I know you wake up earlier.
The only thing we can be sure of now is that Rise is in danger.
Wait, we get to do another stakeout?
Ah, yes, because the first stakeout went so well.
Hell yeah! This time we'll catch him in the act.
Yeah, unknown. It's not it's not like that big of a jump, because usually I have classes at 8, which means I wake up before 8 for them. And then I'm up pretty much all night anyway. I don't sleep a lot. It's not great. I didn't say anything. I'm
We gotta go with donuts and milk.
You said it. There's no better meal than
I
that
mean,
for a man on a steak.
I don't feel too bad about waking up at 8 o'clock, considering that I know that you wake up at 5 or something like that, or you have work at 5. I don't entirely remember, but it's too early. Too early, that's all I know. Sometimes I'm barely asleep by 5.
Oh, and throw in some disposable diapers.
For what? They don't even sell those here.
We have them at Juness.
Oh, too much information.
What?
You guys finished yet?
I'm
Let's hurry
so
up and get going.
confused by that conversation. 5, work at 5:45. That's too early. I'm not even a functional human at 5:45 in the morning. I haven't done that in years except when flying long distance. Fair enough.
Huh? What brings you here?
Oh, well, I'm doing
I,
legwork.
I don't sleep enough. if my incoherent sentences at this point, I feel like my evening streams are just watching my language skills fall apart slowly as the stream progresses. Full autopilot at 5 a.m. That is fair. I mean, the fact that you were even awake enough to be on autopilot, though, it's pretty impressive, because I would just fall back
What did I do to
asleep.
deserve babysitting detail? I mean, it's nothing major. It's not like Dojima-san ordered me here.
You suck at your job,
So,
Adachi.
what are you kids up to? Buying snacks?
We were just about to head over to the tofu shop to see Rise.
Oh, I see. Hey, I'm on my way there too.
Oh, then why don't we go there together? Come on, he's a detective on active duty. Not a bad guy to have around.
I feel like Adachi's definition of active duty is very loose, considering he very rarely does anything.
Don't stop. The culprit might get suspicious.
But we walked past her like 1,000 times already.
Yeah, if you do that, they're already gonna be suspicious.
Come on out, you bastard. We're ready for you. Look! Who's there?
Oh gosh. That is a cement pole.
Hey,
Sliding
he's
down
running
that like
away.
that is almost impressive, because that is made of cement.
Get back here!
That would be horrible.
Stop running, damn it!
Don't come near me!
Shut up! What kind of idiot would listen to...
I'll do it, you know. What are you gonna do if I get run over?
What?
So impressive his hands didn't get burned from going down. Honestly, yeah, it's impressive he has any skin from that. That would be so painful.
No! If the suspect gets injured, the police will be held responsible. They'll get really angry and...
I'll do it, I swear! So get out of here and stop chasing me!
Hey, what should we do?
Neither choice sounds like a good one.
How are we supposed to get behind him?
Imagine invisible gloves.
Come on, let's just take him down.
I mean, invisible gloves kind of exist. Like those little crappy sandwich gloves that they have at like Subway that the people making your sandwiches use.
All right, on my mark. Look, over there, a Martian!
The fact that that worked! They basically just pushed him into traffic doing that,
How dare
though.
you assault an ordinary citizen like...
Shut the hell up, murderer! We're taking your punk ass in!
Lurk. Alright, I appreciate the lurk, Richard. Yeah. They literally were like, we can't let him get hit by this traffic. Let's figure out a way to stop it. My suggestion was to tackle him from behind so we would push him away from the traffic. But instead, Yosuke's plan just involves making him turn around and shoving him into traffic.
What? Time out! What do you mean, murderer?
It's no use playing dumb.
Wait a second. I just really like Rosette, so I wanted to take a peek in her room.
That is creepy in its own right. It doesn't make you a murderer, but that does make you creepy.
Look, see? All I've got on me is a bunch of cameras.
Street justice.
Yep, you're the culprit, all right. No two ways about it.
More of a stalker. Yeah, no, he's definitely a stalker, and that is creepy in his own right.
All right, I'll take it from here. We'll hear your story down at the station. I've waited to use that line.
Oh my gosh, Adachi is so bad at his job. Must bonk the stalker.
Please, let me go. I didn't do anything wrong.
You know, you didn't murder anybody, but stalking people and staring through their window is still incredibly wrong.
I know for a fact it's not a crime in this country to take secret pictures.
That's so concerning. Cool motive still a crime. Wait, uncool motive still a crime.
Hey, don't you understand what's happening here? You're under suspicion of murder. Come with me. We'll talk about this later. Wow, that went better than I thought. What a coup. I gotta thank you guys for all your help. Well done.
Oh, sure.
But you really should stop getting involved with this stuff. It's dangerous.
And incredibly
I know
impressive
Dojima-san
by
was
being
worried.
on that pole.
Come on, let's go.
It's very concerning that his line of "I know
Is
it's not
really
illegal
over?
to take secret pictures in this country" is so
The rest
concerning.
is up to the cops.
Looks like the killer was a pervert, just like we thought.
Adachi for mayor. I don't think Adachi could run the town. He's really bad at his job of policing. As we've seen, he's a very big slacker. I think if he ran Inaba, it would go down in flames very quickly.
Wait, does that mean the case is closed? Seriously?
Well, I'm only about 20 hours into this game, so I'm gonna say no. Because this game is known for being very long.
Hey, we should let Risa know the good news.
Oh, hello. Would you like some tofu?
Oh, hello.
6 seasons and a movie. It might as well be.
Oh, did you come to see Rise? She seems to have gone out, unfortunately.
Huh? But wasn't she just here?
She does that sometimes. She'll just wander out without a word.
That's very dangerous. You shouldn't
must
do
forgive
that.
her. She's quite worn out in many ways.
She left without saying anything?
Come on, you worry too much. She must have just stepped out. I mean, we caught the guy.
What are you talking about?
We'll discuss it later. If you'll excuse me, I've got to take this guy in for questioning.
Rise is a cat, confirmed.
Man, See
Kinda.
the look on Dojima-san's face.
She's currently got a very cat attitude. I think normally she'd probably be a dog. She's got more dog characteristics, I feel like.
She left without saying anything?
Shouldn't we look for her? She can't have gone far.
Yeah, I agree.
The music
find
in
her
this always
anywhere.
gets so
What about you
ominous. I
guys?
love it. It's so good.
None of the neighbors have seen her.
Maybe we're just not looking in the right places. But where could she have gone?
Damn it, this can't be good. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, we did everything we can. No use griping about it. The weatherman says it's gonna rain tonight. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and tune in.
You should make certain to watch the Midnight Channel. It's almost like the game doesn't give me a choice.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Oh look, it's my huge fish. 19 hours and 24 minutes. Once this lets me, you know what? We're not gonna watch it yet. I'm gonna end stream here because if I watch that, it's gonna pull me into a whole other thing. So instead, I'm gonna end here and I'm gonna send you guys over to River, who is doing her first ever. It's not like a sponsor. It's she's working with the WWF to raise money, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna send you guys over to her because that's really exciting. And I thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you guys staying, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening.